Hey, it's Pat again. It's 10 o'clock at night here and my daughter's asleep, so I'm trying to keep it down. But I've been watching a lot of videos by Tyson. He's an astrophysicist and an atheist, and very interesting fella, very entertaining to listen to. I felt I wanted to respond to some of the points that he likes to make, and coming across one particular video of his, I thought I needed to put 2 points together to demonstrate something. So I'm going to play you a clip from him first, and I'll get back to you.
I want to do just a fast tirade on stupid design, and this will be fast. Look at all the things that just want to kill us, okay? Most planet orbits are unstable. Star formation is completely inefficient. Most places in the universe will kill life instantly. Instantly. There are people that say, oh, the forces of nature are just right for life. Excuse me. Just look at the volume of the universe where you can't live. You will die instantly. That's not what I call the Garden of Eden.
Okay, well, he's talking about the Garden of Eden, and by that he's referring to an area that is suitable for human habitation, or ideally suited. But even in the Garden of Eden, if you're going to live in a place like that, you wouldn't live in the bottom of the river. You'd only last a minute or so before you drown. You wouldn't live out in the open on a rocky crevice or something like that. You wouldn't, you would choose a place that would be habitable and where there's shelter, there's warmth, all that sort of thing. And it's the same for the universe. The universe has the laws of physics extend throughout the universe as far as we know, and we can expect that water, heat, light, etc. exist throughout the universe, and there would have to be oasis-like states, just like you would find in the Garden of Eden. There are oasis-like states throughout the universe, or Goldilocks zones, where life would be sustainable. So I don't think that it's a very good argument against intelligent design to say that, a majority of the universe is uninhabitable. Anyway, I watched another video of Tyson's, and he's talking about something completely different, but he made a very interesting point that stuck with me, and I want to bring these 2 videos together to make a connection. So just watch this. It goes on for a little while, but it's very entertaining, and I'll get back to you after that.
If you look at our closest genetic relative to human beings, it would be the chimpanzee. We share like 98+% identical DNA. We are smarter than a chimpanzee. So let's invent a measure of intelligence that makes humans unique. Let's say intelligence is your ability to compose poetry, symphonies, do art, math, and science, let's say, okay? Let's make that as the arbitrary definition of intelligence for the moment. Chimps can't do any of that. Yet we share 98, 99% identical DNA, okay? The most brilliant chimp there ever was maybe can do a little bit of sign language. Well, our toddlers can do that. Toddlers. So here's what concerns me deeply. Deeply. Everything that we are that distinguishes us from chimps emerges from that 1% difference in DNA. It has to, because that's the difference. The Hubble telescope, that's in that 1%. Maybe everything that we are that is not the chimp is not as smart compared to the chimp as we tell ourselves it is. Maybe the difference between constructing and launching a Hubble telescope and a chimp combining 2 finger motions as sign language, maybe that difference is not all that great. We tell ourselves it is, just the same way we label our books optical illusions. We tell ourselves it's a lot. Maybe it's almost nothing. How would we decide that? Imagine another life form that's 1% different from us. in the direction that we are different from the chimp. Think about that. We got 1% difference and we're building the Hubble telescope. Go another 1%. What are we to they? We would be drooling, blithering idiots in their presence. That's what we would be. They would take Stephen Hawking and roll him in front of their primate researchers and say, well, this one is like the most brilliant among them because he can do sort of astrophysics in his head. Oh, isn't that cute? Little Johnny can do that too. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, in fact, Johnny just did that. Let me get it. It's on the refrigerator door. Here he is. He did it in his elementary school class. Think about how smart they would be. Quantum mechanics would be intuitive to their toddlers. Whole symphonies would be written by their children and, like I said, just put up on the refrigerator door the way our pasta collages are on our refrigerator doors. So the notion that we're going to find some intelligent life and have a conversation with it? When was the last time you stopped to have a conversation with a worm? Or a bird? Oh, well, you might have had a conversation, but I don't think you expected an answer, all right? So, we don't have conversations with any other species on Earth with whom we have DNA in common. To believe that some intelligent other species is going to be interested in us enough to have a conversation? They'll look at our Hubble telescope and say, oh, isn't that quaint? Look at what they're doing. So I lay awake at nights wondering whether simply we as a species are simply too stupid to figure out the universe that we're investigating.
Okay, well, as I said, he's a very entertaining guy. The point I wanted to make is if he's saying alien civilization or alien life that was a 1% different to us in intelligence would look at us as if we were a worm or an ant. What about if you put that scenario to the existence of a creator? What if there is a creator of the entire universe? How much more intelligent would he be than us? And how presumptuous it would be of us to think that we, from our tiny vantage point in space and in time, could look out into the universe and could come to know enough knowledge about the laws of physics and about the known universe to rule out the existence of God, or to form an argument against the existence of a supreme being so much more intelligent than us. I thought it was a very good point and I wanted to make it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'd love to hear your response.